you don't want to. It's the Washington Post. So now we've got this Hill poll. Half of likely voters expect the Supreme Court to strike down Obamacare. Strong majorities see other major policies coming from the White House making life more difficult for them and the country. So the polling data continues to be bad, strikingly so. And all of these polls are coming from state-run media organizations. These are from organizations that are entirely invested in Obama's reelection. They are entirely invested in the notion of an all-powerful, growing, command and control socialistic central government. They're all in favor of that. And I think they're not shying away from publishing the results of their polls because they, too, are scared. And they're trying to light a fire under Obama. Hey, pal, it isn't working. You're going to have to find another way. And don't forget Stanley Greenberg, some weeks ago now, Democrat pollster extraordinaire, told Obama, if you think you can gain traction by telling people that this economy is roaring back by virtue of whatever you want to say the unemployment numbers are, don't, because it isn't believable. The American people are not living in an economy that's roaring back. And if you tell them that it is, it isn't going to work. So I know it's only March. It's March 19th, and it's way early. But contrary to what people would love to have you believe, this is not the way any of them in the regime had this planned. Half of likely voters expect the Supreme Court to strike down Obamacare. It's more than half who want it struck down. This is just 50% who expect it to be shut down. More than that want it to be struck down. Strong majorities see other major policies from the White House making their lives more difficult and making things for the country more difficult. The poll indicated 49% of likely voters said they expect a court ruling that's unfavorable to Obamacare. 29% think it'll be upheld. 22% are not sure. On economic issues, 62% of voters say that Obama's policies will increase the debt. 62 in the Hill.com. It's got to be even worse than this. 25% think that policies will cut the debt. And by 48 to 38 margin, voters believe those policies will increase unemployment rather than put people back to work. 48 to 38% people believe Obama's policies will add to unemployment. And they're right. On energy, 58% say that Obama's policies will result in gasoline prices increasing. Only 20% expect them to cut prices. And 46 to 36 margin, voters believe that Obama's policies will cause the U.S. to become even more dependent on foreign oil. That's because they understand about the Keystone Pipeline. This is not a poll at a right-wing website. This is the Hill.com. Voters' wide-ranging pessimism comes as gasoline prices have risen sharply, which often dampens attitudes among U.S. voters toward those in power. So, if we could just get the gasoline price down, Hill hopes that all this stuff will go away.